2012 End or Beginning. Continued from Part 9. Part 10. The year 2012. Collapse of man-made systems. As a result of the powerful magnetic radiation from the galactic center, all electric and electronic devices will fail. All power stations will fail to produce electricity. This can have far-reaching effects. Those who hold on to their negativities through attachment and greed will suffer when they lose their prized possessions. Humanity will be tested with the collapse of many man-made systems that are essential to today's way of life. We will be jolted out of our indifference through these collapses. One such collapse we have seen recently is the collapse of our economy. As we move towards a period of truth, all that is false must and will collapse. With the disruption of power stations and all that works on electromagnetism, all forms of communication that require electricity like radio, television, telephones, mobile phones, email and internet will stop working. Even the print media will not be able to print newspapers without electricity. All modes of transportation that use some technology will fail, leading to disruption of all supply chains. This leads to total isolation. People will not be able to communicate with each other or travel. This means all governments will collapse, as it is impossible to run a country without communication. When all means of transportation fail, even essential commodities like food and medicines cannot be made available. All other systems like the medical industry, the Air Force, Army, Navy, police etc. will stop functioning because all technology requires electricity. Normal life will be completely affected. One may wonder, how can anyone survive in such a situation? Surviving the collapses. It is obvious that it will not be possible to survive in such conditions with the means available today. Such conditions may lead to looting and anarchy for some time, but soon, all hoardings of supplies will be exhausted and people will have nothing to loot or fight over. Before all this happens, many people all over the world will practice certain principles and techniques that not only help them evolve spiritually but also physically. Their cells undergo certain changes that will make them less dependent on food. They will be able to absorb prana, the vital energy from the sun, and convert it into glucose required by the cells initially. There are already people who can survive entirely on prana. As the spiritual evolution continues, the physical body transforms completely into a light body, which draws sustenance from the sun. A light body, though physical, is far subtler than the present biological body. Since it vibrates at a higher level, it is less dense and therefore it will not be affected by any of the physical disturbances. Even a nuclear explosion cannot affect a light body. For some time both people with physical bodies and light bodies will remain in the same realm, while those in light bodies try to help the others to transform. Electricity will be replaced by a new form of energy that can be drawn directly from the atmosphere. Each household will be able to generate it and also manifest anything that is required. There will be no central authority to control the supply of energy. There will be no business, commerce, police etc. When a human system fails, it will be replaced with a divine system. When communication fails, it can be done through thoughts. When no food is available, we learn to receive energies directly from the sun. We survive and develop new systems. Life goes on. He continues. There are light beings, astral masters and a divine plan waiting to help us and gift us with higher living facilities and comforts. We have to get ready to receive them. We have to qualify to receive them. How do we qualify? We can qualify by just going back to our original state, the state of love, peace and truth. Positivize, remove all violence, corruption and aggression. It is not easy, but we have not tried it. We have to meditate and channel light a lot to transform. It is actually possible for the transition into the light age to be peaceful and painless. Those with a light body will develop special capabilities. They will be able to communicate with others in light bodies telepathically. They will also be able to communicate with the rishis and light workers, who will guide them through these upheavals. As time passes, those with light bodies find themselves in a different realm, where they find everything transformed and beautiful. To quote from the Bible, "Ye shall be changed to immortality in the twinkling of an eye." 2012 end or beginning continued in Part 11. Thank you.